Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hard way wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down a gauntlet, making them mark. Hard way wrestling, straight from the heart.
Welcome to Hardway Wrestling. I just don't got it in me, bro. I just don't have it in me today. I am whooped.
I think that's a first for you. I've never seen you that whooped where you can't even like get out a good intro.
I mean. Welcome to Hardway Wrestling. It is Rumble Week, and we've been waiting for it for one whole calendar year. It is the best time of year. It is the beginning of the march
Road
to
to
WrestleMania, baby. That's right. Can we say road or march? I don't know.
It's the road to
I thought this was the march to Saudi Arabia, but
It is. That's the camel ride to.
Oh, yeah, we won't talk about camels after 2 weeks ago. There's all sorts of stories on camels from that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like the furniture, we went through a couple camels the last couple weeks too. So, welcome in, boys, to my bottom right. Your left, I think, is Tricky Ricky Walker, and back by popular demand, not from me, not from Ricky, and none from the fans. Scotty, two bodies. What's up?
Okay, I've got one quick little antidote story for you here. So last weekend the guys and I were out. We played Magic. We went out to dinner afterwards. We were kind of just chilling, drinking, getting ready for the snow. It was Saturday evening, and all of a sudden, I'm going to start out a little strong here. I know this is going to be a little weird, but somehow we got on what would all of our stripper names be.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Yeah. Yeah.
And like, I'm just like, I mean, all my friends called me Scotty Too High, so I
Now they're
guess
all guys, right? These are all dudes.
All dudes. Yep, all dudes.
So it's a meat factory.
Yes,
for this conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but
That
anyways,
doesn't
like I
work
said,
for
like
me.
I was like, my name's always been Scotty Too Hottie, so maybe that'd be what I go with as a stripper name. And then something just kind of popped into the back of my head, and I was like, I've got this one friend that calls me Scotty Two Bodies, and the entire table erupted in laughter to the point where, like, Brad even piped up and said, "Your gimmick could be two for the price of one," deal. But yeah, so as soon as you said that, I was like, I've got to tell them that.
That's one for each lap, right? That's
Yeah.
one for each lap. So that's a double lap dance. That's $90. I mean,
Yeah.
plus tips. So, right, Ricky. So all right, we're into it now. Ricky, what would be your?
By the way, I love the picture for the live show today.
Yeah,
Mud show, man.
Scotty is getting ready to dump you over the top.
Yeah, it looks like I'm getting ready to get dumped into the eighth row.
You're getting ready to get dumped. He's about to make his first elimination.
Oh God, I
Probably
did not
second
see
one,
that.
depending on what he ate the night before.
Oh God.
So,
It's hysterical. You should look at it.
which one? Say what? Are you talking about the thumbnail?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. I should look at it.
No, Scotty.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I posted it. So, all right, Ricky, what would be your if you went to Lust, right? And Ricky showed up at Lust, or Sith Lord Ricky shows up at Lust, and they say, "Now coming to the stage."
I thought Scotty was the one. Who's creating the name here? I thought Scotty was the one that
No,
was.
you create your own stripper name.
That's even better. Scotty, I need you to come up. What would be a stripper name? Have you ever been to a strip club, Scotty?
No, okay.
Oh my God, here we go.
Another very quick antidote. No, I've not actually been to an actual strip club.
Oh boy.
But But
It's been to the Magic Club.
no, so there was these group of guys. Well, used to work for Giant Food. There was these group of guys that they hired a group of strippers to come in and work the Elks Lodge. They rented out the Elks Lodge. Didn't tell anybody what they were doing. They
Was
just
Fred Flintstone there?
No, Fred Flintstone was not there.
I had to ask.
But this was also, you got to understand, this is the Giant and I worked at is in the middle of downtown Rockville. So the Elks Lodge is in the middle of like suburban, like Montgomery County. So I'm sitting there and I've got like 100, I'm a redneck myself. So, but you got all these rednecks here in this Elks Lodge, and you got all these strippers, and they got, stations set up and all kinds of so that is the closest I've ever been to an actual strip club. So yeah.
Road trip.
Yeah. There we go. But no, Ricky, that's a
Mine would
Why
just
you're
be,
thinking about it, Ricky? You've been to a
diabetes.
strip club. Ricky, you've been to a strip club.
my stripper name would just be Diabetes.
Ooh, Debritas.
I've wasted a lot of money at a strip club back in my 20s.
So I have a story.
Oh God!
Of course, I've been to many a strip club over the years. It's been a while. Been 5 years, maybe. Damien and I
knew Damien was going to be involved in this.
Damien, who you guys know as Nikita Call It Off, or what's the Undertaker? Yep, the Undertaker. Him and I both danced at a strip club, and I made $8.
Yeah. Surprised you made even that much.
Well, I gave out 9 of it to the dancer before, and I only got 8 back. So she did keep $1. So you can find me, Jonathan Cross, at the Pink Pony Club.
Are you on their wall of shame?
There's a lot of stuff on the wall. I don't think I was on there at all. So,
oh God.
Anyway, let's get into it. We got some Pizza Cutter news. All right. I think we go through this the last couple years about this time of year. Shane McMahon possibly going to AEW. The wrestling world has been shaken by reports suggesting that Shane McMahon could be heading towards a surprising new chapter in All Elite Wrestling. Claims circulated online state that McMahon has confirmed his availability for a potential television general manager role in AEW. Ricky, I know we go through this. Like I said, we've gone through this the last couple years. We know what Shane McMahon can bring. We know what a McMahon can bring to the table when it comes to wrestling. But is Shane McMahon the one to turn around AEW?
He could certainly do no worse than Tony Khan. I think that would be a big, big help to get Shane O'Mac in there to give a little direction for Tony and add something to his shows. So if that's what's the rumor, I'm all for it. Let it happen.
Here comes the money. Give it to us, Scotty. If Shane McMahon shows up on AEW TV, right? He shows up on AEW TV as a new general manager, right? Old Jack Willie, old Buff Bob shows up with his Nikes on, right? With his J's on, shows up on AEW television. Is it the biggest pop that there will ever be on AEW television?
Oh, hell yeah, it would be the biggest pop. But what'll end up happening, he'll show up on television, he'll start doing his juking and jiving like he always does.
And it'll tear a quad.
Yeah, I was going to say, he gets in the ring and tears both quads again. So, because that seems to be a McMahon specialty. No, I'm going to tell you right now, this is never going to happen. And this is the biggest reason why. Shane will want a piece of the company. He will want a stake. And there is no way in hell that Tony Khan is giving up a piece of his company, even though his dad owns it. He's not giving up a piece of his company to Shane because, again, Tony may be an idiot in a lot of respects. I think Tony knows why Shane wants a piece of the company because Shane wants to take it over and take it out from under Tony's, rip the carpet out from under Tony.
Now,
It's a McMahon thing.
But just because he has a piece of the company doesn't mean that he's going to take it away. Now, it is possible that if there is a board of directors for AEW and Tony Khan is sitting, he's the booker, is he considered the president of AEW? Is that what they're considered?
President and booker and
that
everything.
Shane could plant some seeds with that board of directors and boot Tony Khan out. I don't know that would ever happen. They're not a publicly traded company, correct?
AEW is not, no, but WBD is. And WBD owns a stake in the company.
Who is now owned by Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah. Well, from what I've heard, the WB or the major assets are the movie studios. The television didn't go along with that for the Netflix sale. So technically, whatever is left over of WBD after the gutting is still technically WBD property. So therefore, it's owned by whoever's left over. But
so they're just coming in to take all the important parts of.
Yeah, they basically are gutting it for their own personal use. The movie studios and the.
So they're coming in. They're going to take the Big Bang Theory.
I still think that's
and Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's moving over.
Huh?
Hey Shane. Hey
Yeah,
Shane,
well.
buy me a new house to shit in. I need some new toys. Huh? Hey,
But no,
Shane.
like I can totally see like Shane, like if Shane got a piece of it. And here's the other thing. All right. The other thing that I see with that whole situation is kind of a Paul Heyman, Dixie Carter situation. Let's just say on the off chance that Tony would offer a piece of the company to Shane and say, look, you come in, you've got a piece of it. You can, do what you want to do, run things the way you want to do it. The way Shane would go about it, I think is kind of would be a Paul Heyman situation with Dixie, where when Paul, they offered Paul to come in and take over TNA and run TNA and whatnot. And they said, okay, you have this piece of it. Paul was like, okay, that's fine, but I kind of want a bigger piece of the pie. And they said, well, that's too much for us, so we're not going to give it to you. And I think that would be more of how Shane would also operate, would be like, you know what, you're giving me this, I want this. And again, they'd turn him down, or, I think Shane wants to run a wrestling company at some point, but I don't, like, AEW is not the place for him to go. I think he should just start his own freaking promotion. Or, in my view, he does have a head for business. He wanted to freaking buy UFC. They didn't, Vince didn't want to do it. Go, get in with that crowd, work with Dana. I mean, again, you got the in on the UFC side because of TKO. You got the in, get some training from Dana, and go start your own UFC promotion. Figure, but AEW, no, Shane ain't going there.
I can see it now. The big wide angle right before AEW blocks out all the seats that aren't sold. Big panned into the ring. Ring is just there. Pillars, posts, no ropes.
AEW Underground.
Yeah, and the AEW Underground. Here comes Dabba-Kato right down the ring. So
Jesus.
yeah. So I'm for it. I'm for Shane McMahon. We haven't had Shane McMahon in years. I'm ready for Shane McMahon to get back in. I'm ready for a McMahon, and not Stephanie.
No.
I'm ready for a McMahon that is off kilter, that is 100 years past their prime, but still willing to do a coast to coast. I'm willing and want Shane McMahon in an AEW ring. Speaking of AEW, Tommaso Ciampa makes his debut yesterday on AEW as Psycho Killer. I I guess that was his name on the Indies. I did not know that. He's got.
They were still calling him Tommaso Ciampa, though.
Did they call it Tommaso? Yeah. Did they? Okay.
It's his actual name. I think he owns it.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, I think he owns that, but I think he just is using the gimmick, the pseudonym Psycho Killer because of like that was Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that was his name on the Indies. He had some go arounds with the Briscoes at some point. I do not remember that run on the Indies.
He looks like a Briscoe in some ways.
He kind of does, and we all know Ciampa. I remember Ciampa from back in the day when he was with NXT. When he came in NXT, the guy was a hard hitter. He was absolutely crazy. He plays a nut. Like he plays an absolute crazy nut. What is the guy that is with TNA right now? He was with WWE for a very short time. Little short dude, real graspy voice. But now he's back with TNA. Shoot, I cannot remember his name. In chat, if you remember who he is, just bring him up. But that's who Tommaso reminds me of. That guy. He's a little unhinged, little off the chain. I think unhinged. Nope, that was Moxley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot remember his name. God darn it. He ran with when he was with the WWE, that he ran with Nikki Cross and Nikki Cross's husband. I think they ran together, and it was that flashing, and it was like paying in and out, and he was just a nut. He's just a short dude. Man, what the hell is his name? Anyway, that's who kind of Tommaso Ciampa, if the chat ever comes up. Eric Young. Thank you, Randy. Eric Young.
Oh, Young.
EY. So that's who Ciampa kind of reminds me of. It was a quick departure from WWE. I guess his contract
his contract was up. He wasn't released, so no non-compete. He could go wherever he wanted to.
Why do you think he leaned away from WWE, Rick?
I mean, they really weren't doing hardly anything with him here lately. So, I mean, why not go get some exposure on AEW? They'll use him for a while anyway.
He had a hell of a pyro. The guy shows up and gets $20,000 in pyro immediately. Yeah. So actually, when the song he came out to, which I didn't recognize. If it was an indie song, I apologize, but it was a great song or a great entrance, and all these pyro. And all I could see was whoever it was going to be was going to run from one side of the stage to the other, pumping their fist.
Yeah,
that's what it reminded me of. All that pyro.
Yeah.
Could have been Batista too. I mean, there was a lot of fucking pyro. So, but Tommaso Ciampa now with AEW,
he is all elite.
He's going
to have a run with Mark Briscoe for the TNT title, and then he'll be promptly moved to the catering table.
Yep.
See, I don't know about Tommaso. He is charismatic. Like he's a good heel, or I think he's a better heel than anything. Of course,
being the Don Callis family in 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ, I hope not. I mean that is possibly they're gonna have to split them up and call them Don Callis Red and Don Callis Black.
Don Callis Wolf.
Yeah, they're gonna Wolf. Yeah, the B. What is it?
The Don
BDC,
Callis.
the BDC, the Blue Don Callis. Right. So they're gonna have to do something there. There's a lot of dudes in that, and none of them make sense. None of them seem like they should be together.
No.
Anybody want to go out to TV tonight?
Yeah.
Follow us. Go ahead. We're gonna do the Congo all the way down to the ring.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about it, but Fandango retired also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Fandango. So, last story: Cody Rhodes. A new report has addressed the speculation regarding the potential heel turn of the former undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. Thoughts?
I mean, what's the report?
I think it's probably about time that he does turn heel. Yeah, he always been a face since his return to WWE, and I think he's starting to get a little stale by now.
Yeah.
And to take the title off of him was probably a really good move.
And here's the thing. I think that, again, he's not up to Dusty quite on the promos, but you do hear like glimpses of Dusty in his verbiage and how he says things.
In his lisp.
In his lisp. You hear it in the
Yes.
lisp. But here's the other, to me, the one thing I've always kind of thought of Cody as, like, especially in this, era of Cody. Like, years ago, Cody, you couldn't tell what he was. You couldn't tell who he could become. In my view, Dusty was always the fan favorite. He was always the baby face. We never got to see we've seen a Dusty heel turn, but it was in like modern WCW, and it never really came off the way it ever should have.
No.
But to me, I always have felt like, especially looking at the way Cody is now, Cody would be a very good heel in the style of Ric Flair, but with that Dusty Rhodes cadence and talking ability. Because Dusty could talk just as much as Flair could. And I think it would be interesting to see a Rhodes have that really good heel turn where it's like, all right, I was this fan favorite. I was this good guy. I was just like my father. Now I'm going to the complete other side. Now I'm taking on, I'm going to be what my dad could never be. And, that's the bad guy. I could just totally see. And he's got I won't say his promos are perfect, but he's got the ability to be the Ric Flair style promo with the Dusty Rhodes sound. So
I could almost see, like, the only way to really turn Cody, and actually I'm staring at it right now. Hold on.
And holy mackerel.
There's Cody right there. Yeah, there's Cody right there. $200 to get that from Las Vegas. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I can almost see Cody going heel in the corporate sense, right? That almost have to be how he would how he would turn heel. He would have to be corporate, because I don't see Cody unless he goes dark hair, then it's all bets are off. But I don't see Cody as that. I see Cody more of a swarmy heel, like a MJF, like a smart ass, like you can't, whatever you say, he's already got one coming back. I don't see him being a very good chicken shit heel. I don't see him being like this. I mean, I can see desperation, like a desperation type moves with the heel wise, but I can't see him being that I'll go to any lengths to destroy your career type of heel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the ability, like MJF has with being schwarmy, but not being the guy that's like, I'll cut your throat. MJF is that guy. MJF is all the way around almost a perfect heel.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the company doesn't see it that way. It doesn't look like we're getting a heel turn from Cody anytime soon. He's the number one merch seller. He's the number one guy.
He's the face of the company, really, right now.
Absolutely the face of the company. And when this is all said and done, wrestling, for Cody Rhodes, he will be bigger than them all. I do not doubt it. He will be bigger than Hogan. If not, he's not already, right? He will be bigger. He will be damn close to John Cena when he's done. He will be bigger than Roman. He will be bigger than Roman.
Okay, that I can agree with. Bigger than Hogan,
Now, you remember, Hogan fell off.
Yeah.
Hogan fell off, and what saved Hulk Hogan?
The heel turn.
The heel
The
turn.
NWO.
The NWO, yeah.
The NWO. And if you really think back when Cody was with WCW, when Cody was with AEW, Remember the night we went to that show? They booed Cody.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
chanting "Shut the fuck up,"
Yeah,
and that
because
was
he
his,
just was
his
on and on.
next appearance was his last one where he lost the ladder match to Sammy.
Yeah, trench coat Cody. We
Yeah.
we booed the shit out of him because we didn't want to fucking hear him anymore. Goes to the WWE, revitalizes his career, and look at him now. Look
Yeah.
at Cody now.
Top guy.
What kills me is we're all, and I know AEW's. There's definitely a divide, some sort of divide with AEW wrestling fans because they're more indie fans, right? They're used to the flips and they're all used to the blood and the fire and the fireworks and the fucking somebody falling off a ladder and you don't see them for 9 months because they broke their fucking spleen. They're used to that, right? They're used to guys going to shows and seeing guys for 3 weeks and then leaving the territory and going to another company. You don't see them anymore. AEW's territory is catering or RH. We don't see them anymore. But the fans, I just don't understand why there was such a divide in fans with the WWE and the AEW. I just don't. There is a gap there where AEW or WWE fans or AEW fans get into that gap and they're like, "Oh, what's this over here? It's wrestling." Ah! Like it feels like there's a huge hole in between both companies. Does that make sense?
It's night and day.
It really is night and day.
Yeah, it is night and day, and I mean, I like
The whole structure is different on, like you already explained. AEW's got that whole ECW feel with the hardcore and no rules and weapons and blood and just no rules almost every night and every match. And then WWE is kind of followed to most part your more standard structure for wrestling and
Yeah.
shows.
Do you think fans like WWE more because it's more predictable than AEW? Because the good guys, most 99% of the time in WWF or WWE, the good guys win, right?
yeah.
The bad guys lose when they're supposed to lose. The good guys win when they're supposed to win. AEW, we just don't know what we're gonna get. We don't know if we're gonna get a heads. Mark Briscoe's the new women's champion, or we just don't. We don't know. Whatever Tony wakes up with,
Well, and see, here's the thing. Like, I wouldn't take it as too predictable because that's always been my complaint about WWE. Like, I'm not saying do it all the time because, again, like the more you do it, the less the less special it becomes. But that occasional swerve where you think something is going to happen and then it doesn't. That's the kind of that's what keeps fans interested. Now they do it from time to time, but it's like so rare. It's almost like you don't see it. Because
AK's in the building. AK's in the building.
I can't think of a good example right off the top of my head, but basically just like WWE is just too predictable where they don't flip the script from time to time. But AEW is so unpredictable that you don't know who to cheer for and who to boo in AEW. And that's always been my problem. And that goes a lot to the storylines as well. They don't have well-written storylines. At least in WWE, you know who to cheer, you know who to boo. The assholes are the assholes, the good guys are the good guys. You can't.
See, I don't even know if that's true anymore because everybody loves the bad guys now, which to me is almost a detriment to wrestling.
Yes.
I feel like if you're not, if I was Jonathan Cross, I go out there and I talk shit to the crowd and they're like, "Yay, we love you," and I'm like, "Fuck you! Why do you love me? I don't understand. You're not supposed to love me. You piece of shit! I'm gonna burn down your trailer. Oh, burn our trailer down. We love you. Fuck you! I don't understand." I don't get it. Are we not doing our jobs as heels anymore? Are heels not trained right anymore? That they're loved by fucking people? Or are people just stupid that they don't know who to yay or who to boo?
Well,
I
but
think
the other
it's
thing,
that.
the other thing I think to that point is that certain heels are like they become fan favorites just through osmosis. You watch them enough times, Like, oh man, this dude's pretty cool. Like the classic.
They're the
example,
anti-hero.
Yeah, the Dominic Mysterio right now. Like, he's a heel. He's doing all kinds of heelish things, but yet for some reason the fans just love him, and like, and it's infectious too because you watch him and you're like,
Do you know why they love him?
It's because he's
The
getting all
mustache?
the girls.
Ricky, well, I mean, he gets all the girls. He gets the two hottest girls in WWE.
yeah,
What did he do after he won the title at Mania, Ricky? What did he do?
He went into the ring and
He came back out and
he came back
celebrated.
out and
Yeah.
celebrated. Yeah,
That's not a heel thing. Don't
No.
do that. You're not a heel when you do shit like that. You don't play to the crowd. You don't play to the crowd.
and he only did that because Vegas is close to his home. And
Yeah,
where are they from? San Diego or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. I don't
yeah.
give a shit. Did you think MJF breaks character?
no,
No. He's the same dickhead.
In his
And-
hometown or
Yes,
anywhere.
Yes. Actually, his hometown is the only one where he kind of placates to him a little bit. But everywhere else, he's the same guy. If he goes and sits and does a signing, he throws their toys. You know,
Yeah.
that
Or he
that
throws-
is a heel.
He throws a beer in some young kid's face at ringside.
And they pay for it later. Anyway, I don't see Cody Rhodes ever turning heel. I don't know how they could turn him to make everyone hate him. He's already everybody loves him. The son of a plumber. Like he's got too much backstory, too much history to him, too much
He
where
would
he
have
came
to
from.
go-
We all
he
love
would have to-
people love the Bullet Club. People, you know,
You have to go away for a while and then make a random return. Have people absolutely go berserk because they think the Hulk Hogan syndrome. He's here to save the day, and then he just wrecks house
Yes.
on the fan favorites.
and he's literally got to go away for 6 months.
yeah.
He's got to go away for 6 months. And when he comes back, he's got to put AJ Styles. He's got to make sure AJ Styles loses at WrestleMania.
AJ Styles is not making it to WrestleMania. Spoiler alert.
Cody would be a good Homeland style heel, right? Well, I mean, they've been doing that for years. He's been dressing like Homelander for years, right? He's
Yeah.
like, but he doesn't act like Homelander. He doesn't accidentally light people on fire or blow their heads off with lasers. Or blow someone's penis off while they're standing at a urinal. He doesn't do that.
Ooh.
We don't get
Ooh.
that. You guys have never seen The Boys.
I've never seen it. No.
You will never watch a regular superhero movie again. AK, you could. Am I wrong? AK, tell me if I'm wrong, but you will never watch another superhero movie again. You will look at Superman and think he's the biggest pussy you've ever met. AJ versus Kenny. Ooh, I don't know if Kenny's guts could hold up.
Yeah.
So, anyway, again, it is that time of year. Now we're done with Pizza Cutter News. It is that time of year where this is my favorite time of year. This is my favorite pay-per-view, my favorite pay too much money for view. It is Royal Rumble season, and we are in Saudi Arabia. Get the sand out of your shoes, boys. We're going to the beach.
Only good thing is it's 2:00 pay-per-view here on the East Coast, so have plenty of afternoon for activities.
I'm going to be so drunk by 1:30. What time does it start?
2:00.
Shit, tell me about it. Tell me how it ends.
Yeah.
You got to make
So-
sure you get over there for the drawing.
No, I'll be there early. Yeah, we'll get there early. I had something going on in the morning, but I now do not have things going on in the morning. So I will be there at promptly at 1:00, an hour before, because that's about all I can take you guys. Are we doing something afterward? Are you first off, are you going, Scotty?
Yeah.
Did you
Yep.
tell Rob?
Yeah. I
Okay.
responded in the thing.
Okay. He didn't know if you were coming or not.
I thought I responded in the maybe I
Rob,
didn't.
reinforce the furniture. Scotty's on the way. I guess he's probably got reinforced furniture anyway, because
Yeah.
he's twice your size. Let me call you so I can announcing my entry like Rob did on Pat McAfee. Hold on, AK. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna send you I'll send you the link. Give me one freaking
Lord.
second, AK. We're gonna bring the former ATCW heavyweight champion on here. Let me Give me one.
Can he make it from Florida in time to Saudi Arabia? I mean, like with everything going on right now, might be some weather delays.
I mean, it's AK. I know AK. If AK wants to do something, he's going to do it. He might already be on his private plane over there. 1 second, AK. AK, I'm sending you the link. I need you to log in and go to seat 4. If you could, just click 4 and give it all the permissions. And we got a special guest on now. I love a good special guest. We don't get enough special guests on here. So
I'm still waiting for Joey Janela to show up.
Yeah, I want that interview right there.
I want either Joey Janela, Danhausen, or somehow get Justin Credible's dead carcass on here.
Could be sooner than later. Who knows? Who friggin' knows? As soon as AK gets on here, we'll keep going. But I just spoke to Ivar the other day. Ivar is going to be back on.
Oh,
Did he get his wife to pull him out of that pothole?
Yeah, he was driving through Indiana last time we talked. With the worst reception ever. Indiana has the worst cell phone reception ever. But I talked to Ivar the other day, and he said that he would get back to me here shortly. They were preparing for the storm that was upcoming. And 2 inches of snow to Ivar. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, let me know how much does it take? I guess AK is not. He's not very good at the old computers. So we're waiting on AK to get on here. But anyway, what were we talking about? Okay, Royal Rumble. We're going to get into some of the stuff here for Royal Rumble. We're going to give you our predictions. I'm going to give you who's in the Royal Rumble for the men and women already. And then we're going to try to predict a little bit on who we think is going to show up or who we want to show up, right? AK had a good one earlier. He sent me a message and told me that it was just announced that Hulk Hogan will not be in the Royal Rumble this year. So we're sorry to say that was one of my picks. I actually thought that the Hulkster brother was going to be here.
Going back to something we talked about earlier. I'm calling it right now. Surprise entrant Vince McMahon.
No,
as soon as he gets in the ring, he blows his quads.
It's Mince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
I'm number 31. Everyone's out of the ring already. He most likely will enter the women's Royal Rumble first before he enters the guys.
At number 2.
At number 2. Got it. Nailed it, number 2. Oh, he's so funny. What takes so long? What takes so long, AK? You're wasting my time. You're wasting my time, AK. Come on. Where you go? I got 12 windows here. What are we doing? Okay. Anyway, let's get into we're going to talk a little Royal Rumble here. All right.
You keep the show moving, that's when he'll show up.
Yeah. First off, it's that time of day. It is that time of the year. We haven't done it yet this year, but it's time for
Hit My Music.
It's time for Rick's
Now AK will probably show up.
It's time
Hey,
for
look, what'd I say?
Oh, good God.
It's time for
Yeah.
Rick's
That's right. It's time for Rick's Picks. And we on the line is AK. He's here to announce his that's my man. I miss you, man. Turn your camera sideways before I hang up on you.
Okay, my bad.
There,
Not a
there,
pro.
you fill the screen.
I don't do public appearances, damn it.
All the way from Florida, where it's probably 70 degrees today?
Not today, but first of all, I got to correct you. We don't say all the way from Florida. We out here in Duval.
I guess I gotta hear it. My team never made the playoffs, so.
Hey, great season.
Yeah.
But what's up, guys?
What's up?
What's
AK,
up?
for those who don't know, AK, former ATCW heavyweight champion, former Voltage Lightning champion, should be the heavyweight champion if he was still here, most likely. And many other title holders, tag team champions, everywhere he goes with Frazier, right? Isaiah Frazier? Yeah.
Yeah. I won titles with Frazier, Grimm, a couple other guys, couple tag titles under my belt.
You won a title with Grimm?
Yep, in Maryland.
Testicle marks on my forehead. from that show in Wayne.
Hey, I appreciate you. Better you than me.
Yeah. Thanks.
You probably enjoyed it more.
What's that?
I said you probably enjoyed it more.
I mean, I still don't forget. We talked about it backstage, behind the curtain. Here's our real segment or whatever.
Yeah, unreal.
Behind the curtain, AK goes, "I'm just gonna, hook on to you." Grimm's gonna do his little front flip. Was it not the monkey flip? What's he call it? He calls it.
Yeah, just the front flip over the top rope. Yeah.
Over the top rope. Now Grimm is probably what, 290, 280?
Yeah.
He's thick boy.
Something like that.
That he does a
solid.
flip, and he's what, 5'10", 5'9", like he's my height. Does a flip over the top rope and lands on his feet if he wants to, right? But he didn't.
Yeah.
So AK is like, I'm just gonna grab a hold to you. He's gonna land between us. We're just gonna roll back. Not a problem. Done it. I don't know how many times we've done it. AK lines up, grabs my arm. This motherfucker, this other dude grabs my arm, grabs my other arm. Thank you, help me. Facade grabs my other arm, and I look at him. I look at him. He goes, "Just hold on." I was like, "Holy shit!" So now I'm in the middle where Grimm is supposed to land. So I broke Grimm's fall with my face.
Hey, nobody told you to keep your mouth open, though.
Well,
Jesus.
Listen, I didn't shut it. You know how long it took me to wash this face?
He said eyes open, not mouth open.
Surprisingly smaller than you think. So AK, the jump, AK, the jump. So AK out, got hurt, hurt his shoulder, was out on surgery, and is still rehabbing and recouping, and eventually will be back in a ring near you, most likely.
100%. 100%. And in more locations to come.
Welcome in, brother. Have you ever been on before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once. You guys didn't invite me back ever since then. I wonder why.
Your pay rate is crazy, bro. I don't know who your manager is, but your pay is outrageous. And then he takes 20%. Can't do it.
Yeah, I don't like talking about this publicly. We got to offline this conversation.
Sure. Just send me a message. Just send me a message. We'll book you. All right. So we're getting into Royal Rumble. We're going to go through predictions here. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the first. How many matches are there, Rick?
I think there's 4. There's 2 Rumble matches. There's the Undisputed Championship, and then there's the retirement match with Gunther and AJ Styles.
So Ricky's going to go through each match. We'll do the regular singles matches first, and then we'll get into the men's or the women's and then the men's Rumble match. We'll just go around the horn here. We'll give you your prediction on who's going to win. So Ricky,
we got Gunther and AJ Styles. Styles loses, he must retire. Gunther is our new what do you call it? He's the guy that's sending these legends into their retirement. He's gotten rid of Goldberg.
He's a legend killer.
Yeah.
That's already been trademarked.
Gotcha.
He's got rid of that idiot Goldberg, thank God. And he got rid of the unseen, never seen 17 John Cena. And now will it be AJ Styles' turn? Who you think there, Cross? Who you got?
I don't think it ends yet, right? He just announced that he was going to retire. I don't think it ends. I still think we're going to get a run with TNA. Maybe it ends in WWE, but it doesn't end in TNA. I just don't think that it's time for him to lead. I think there's going to be some schmoz at the end. I don't know exactly what happens. Maybe I don't even want to speculate what I think would happen, how I would book it. He deserves. Does he need a WrestleMania moment for this? I don't think so, but I think it ends. I think it ends at WrestleMania. I'm taking AJ. I don't want it to end.
AK, who you got?
Unfortunately, I do think that if they're going to set up this style of match this soon, again, it wasn't where later on in the year, right? So we're right here, early first part of the year. They're announcing that he's going to retire from WWE, and he's been very clear about saying WWE when he's been talking. Like if you listen to his dialogue, even on Monday, he's very specific when he's speaking. So my thoughts is that he has another plan, and I know he just updated his copyright on the Phenomenal One. So he owns the rights to his name, he owns the rights to his gimmick. So for me, I think that it does end. I think that it's too soon to stop Gunther's momentum to say, hey, I just knocked off John Cena. We're just now building this name and this character of the legend and career ender or whatever we're calling it. Yeah. But you can't just cut that short now because there's still a line of legends that are getting ready to retire soon. We're talking about the Randy Ortons, the Brock Lesnar's. There's major players that are on their back half of their career, back probably few days of their career, and that's an opportunity for Gunther to keep growing because he is the future of the business. Like he's going to be the guy for the next 5 or 10 years. And if you want to build a boss character, that's what you should do. At least in my eyes. As far as AJ's side, I think it's 100% an opportunity for him personally to rejoin with his friends. He's really close connected to the Bucks. I think that for him and his legacy, being a world champion in AEW would be so impactful for AEW. Like that would be the needle mover. Like you talk about who's the needle mover. It's not Tommaso Ciampa. It's you put AJ versus. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about right now? You're gonna taint his legacy by putting him in AEW. Bobby Lashley, where's he at right now?
No. Because we know it's going to be short term. It's still only going to be. He's still retiring this year. So now it's a retirement tour against guys he couldn't fight because he was limited to. Right. Again, Omega's in the title run picture right now. Omega takes that title. You got AJ versus Omega at Full Gear or whatever the next big pay-per-view is. Dude, that's a marquee right there. Like you got New Japan fans that are going to tune in. You got all of us Bullet Club fucking diehards that are going to mark the fuck out. And everybody who loves AJ Styles is going to want to see. That's the biggest match that he can't have right now. And again, with his history with Omega, with all their stuff they got going on, I think that can be like that. I would pay for that one. I don't really buy the AEW pay-per-views. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't buy them. I watch the reviews later because it's just overpriced. But that's just me because I'm cheap.
Actually, it did lower the price to $30. What is $30 now? I think so. I think it's
it's down.
If you buy it through HBO, I think it's $30. I just don't. I'll give you a second here. I don't know what the fuck. I was with this guy for 2 years, and I can't believe it. This shit's coming out of his mouth. He had a chance a couple years ago to leave the WWE. He re-signed with WWE. He could have went to AEW and did all these matches when Kenny wasn't, shitting his pants all over the place, or when the Bucks, the Bucks have always been the Bucks. Like he's had his chance to do that already. Why would he go back in time and do stuff he could have already done?
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe it was part of his plan. Maybe he's like, hey, I want to still see if WWE is going to give me my flowers before I go. And that's why he's not renewing, because it's still early in the year. He said this is the last year, right? 2026.
Yeah.
If he retires in at the Rumble in January, he still has 10 more months, 11 more months to work. And if TNA no offense to TNA, because again, I like the developments they're making right now, but that it's not bigger. You want to have that big moment. Fighting Gunther is huge for Gunther, but that's not huge for AJ Styles. Like how do you end this guy's career? How does he end his own career? And again, I don't know how the guy thinks, but in my eyes, like that would be a short-term deal with a company that you're only going to because you want to have particular matches.
Scotty?
Well, see, now that you said something, AK, kind of has me waffling a little bit on what I was going to say. My thought,
fucking authority already?
No, not on the AEW thing, because I completely disagree with you on that one. I agree with Jason. No way he's going to AEW. But here's what I was thinking. Here's what I was thinking. My thought was, no, they don't retire him at the Rumble, but they put him out of action for a little while, give him maybe a month off, Then he kind of shows back up. Like they give him the run to Mania. They put him through Mania. He's still on the card. He's still going. But then they put him out of action for a little bit. Then they give him the time in TNA.
He's got
Let
a
him
year
go
left.
down
They're
there.
not taking any time away from him.
No,
No, you can't take time away from him.
It's not a long term. It's a very short term. But again, you put him out in WWE, but give him the chance to come back down. That gives him the chance to come down to TNA, wrestle some stuff down there, have his quote unquote farewell tour down there, win a few matches, be the old AJ Styles, and then come back by SummerSlam. Because like you said, Jason, he doesn't need a WrestleMania moment. He's been on that stage, he's done it all. So why retire him at WrestleMania? That doesn't really.
So who's going to win the match?
Well,
Gunther versus AJ Styles.
Let me finish. I'm going to say that AJ Styles wins the Rumble match, goes to WrestleMania, wins another one, and then retires at SummerSlam.
All right.
It does nothing for AJ to win it,
Don't think so because Styles has said
happens in threes.
the Royal Rumble is no. He said the Royal Rumble is where he wants to end his WWE career. It's where he started his WWE career. He is not going to beat Gunther. You are not going to just take the heat off of Gunther. Do you know how much heat Gunther's going to have on Monday Night Raw after he retires Styles? Do you remember how much heat he had after John Cena was retired by him? He got booed out of the building.
Now keep this in mind. He just beat AJ Styles. He kicked AJ Styles in the balls, right?
Yeah.
Turnabout is fair play. AJ, great heel.
But AJ did that with Shinsuke. We saw them do that already. Remember him and Shinsuke would kick each other in the nuts every other match for that little saga they had?
Yeah,
that
but
was,
that's,
we went.
you know how those
terrible.
Asians are.
It was terrible.
Turnabout is fair play. We get a kick in the balls, and Gunther loses quick.
If they do it that way, that's how they should do it. If they're going to take it from Gunther, it should be that way, just to keep AJ alive and not kind of like tarnish Gunther's momentum a little bit. But I still think it'll hurt Gunther either way. I think Gunther's going to lose traction if he loses.
I like that he retires these guys, but he's not retiring a guy that's really could not. I mean, AJ's really not at the end of his life. Like he's only 41? 42?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baby yet. So he's still got plenty of life, and it's not like John Cena's wrestling old, right? He is old, and he's older guy. Who else?
His
else?
bump card is full.
Yes, his bump, and plus he's got other shit going on. So the Undertaker. Now, it was time for him to go too. Like there is times when it is time to just hang him up. AJ's not really there yet, and I think it'd be. To have Gunther beat him this easily after a second match, like back-to-back matches, one being a schmaz win or whatever, it just makes AJ look weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought that announcing it as a retirement match was a little soon. I thought they should go a little longer and save that till Mania or something. I thought that it was a little rushed to put the career on the line right away. I thought they could have milked a little bit more out of that for sure.
I'll be disappointed if AJ goes out on his back here on this one, for sure.
Anyway, I got Gunther. All right, moving on.
Hold on, real quick before you move on. You want to sell some tickets for Backlash? What? Not Backlash. What's the one after Mania?
It's Chamber.
Backlash.
No, after Mania, it's Backlash. Yeah.
Right, remember? Is it Backlash? Was it Backlash where they brought The Rock out? Remember they weren't selling tickets to it, and they brought The Rock out?
No, that was.
When did he give Cody the ultimatum?
That was before Elimination Chamber.
That was Chamber. Yeah.
You want to sell some tickets for Elimination Chamber? That's when we do it. So anyway, move on.
Undisputed WWE Championship: Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn dressed as Jesus. Who you got there, Cross?
They just put this title on Drew. There's no way to take it off of him. I think if anybody should retire, it's Sami Zayn. He's in the ring with the future of wrestling Trick Williams, and Sami Zayn goes over. Give me a fucking break here. I would have much. I mean, it's still young in Trick Williams' career where he can take a loss here to Drew McIntyre, and it's not going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn losing in Saudi Arabia, they might riot. The camels might start spitting.
We got AK.
So I think that as much as I hate it, and I would not want to do this, I think that they're leaning towards Sammy to take that title. And I think that's why, Drew's the only person that he could take it off of that he would really probably get better reaction from. Because again, if you were to take it from Cody or take it from another baby face, but honestly, I don't like it at all. I think that Sammy had his time that he should have had that when he had that momentum, that full steam. They should have gave him that win. Again, I didn't want to see him beat Roman, but man, that would have been a bigger moment for him than he could ever have at this point. And right now, I don't even like the match, to be honest with you. I don't like the match at all.
Ran it back with Randy Orton.
Yeah, no, Orton would have been so much better candidate. And again, honestly, I would have rather seen Orton take the title too. I think that they're leaving Orton in a stagnant position, and they're doing what AJ's just been going through. Like, he's in matches, and you're teasing opportunities, and you're teasing moments, and you're just not delivering. And Orton, again, he's not going to be able to perform at a high level for another five years, right? He's doing great still for his age, and he's in great shape. But I think Sammy's going to take it, but I don't want Sammy to take it. I don't want to divert from the question too far, but I think Sammy's going to win. I think Drew should keep it, though, and then Drew can just go into Mania and defend whoever wins the Rumble, which we'll get into later. I'll tell you guys more about the Rumble match.
This match is too oozy for me.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Drew's taking it. Like, let the camels riot for all I care. I'm done with freaking Sammy. Like, I'm done. I'm done with Sammy. Like, he's just not like AK said. They could have given him his momentum. When he had the momentum a while back, they could have given it to him. They didn't. He's kind of stale and stagnant. He's not where he needs to be. So yeah, keep it on Drew and let him go into Mania.
Exactly. Drew is the man. He's been doing God's work for a heel over the last.
Which God?
Well, not the camel god.
Not Thor.
Yeah, so over the last few years, and taking the belt off Cody was a good move, and you keep it on Drew at least till WrestleMania. Sorry, Jesus Zayn, but not this time. Women's Rumble. Who we got?
All right, I have who they have in so far. So we got 14. There's 14 spots remaining. So Rhea's in, Charlotte's in, Asuka's in, Bailey, Lyra's in, Io, Alexa, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Chelsea Green, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Julia or Jillian.
You got it. You had
it. Jordan Grace and Maxine Dupree. That's who's in so far. First off, before we get into who we think is going to win, anybody have anybody that they'd like to see show up for this?
We're gonna see some NXT come up, obviously, and we're probably gonna see some TNA knockouts end up in this. Because remember, we had talked about, we thought the crossover thing was done. Apparently, it's not.
It's not. No, it's
No.
not. Right. Yeah.
It's shocking. The report I had heard was that as soon as the AMC deal was done, WWE was pulling out completely. But I guess
WWE's ever pulled out ever.
Yeah. They kept the tip in.
It's soaking season. It's soaking season. AK, give me somebody that you'd like to see just either return or just show up in this Rumble.
I think Bianca Belair is going to come back and have her revenge match with Jade Cargill. I think that's the Mania match right there for the title.
Oh,
For sure.
That's a prediction.
Ricky?
I want to see. Oh, go ahead out there.
No, go. You're up.
I'm
I want to see, honestly, and her story doesn't match it, but I want to see Liv Morgan take the Rumble. That's who I want to win it. But with everything she got going on with the Roxanne Perez and the tag stuff they got going on, and all, it's a little messy with her storyline. But I do want to see Liv take it, because Liv right now is probably one of the most entertaining females on TV right now for me. You know, she has the look, the gimmick, she built her character. Like, she's really reinvented herself in this heel run that she's been doing, and I'm absolutely a fan of it, 100%.
He read my mind, 100%. Bianca has been off TV for so long right now, and nobody has really heard a thing about her. Look for her to come back, have probably a very big showing in the Rumble, if not win it. And I say Liv Morgan as a runner-up could also be the fan favorite to win. Those are my picks. I'm going Bianca.
Oof, Scotty.
No, I don't.
Give me somebody that you would like to show up. Right?
Yeah.
Somebody like to show up. Who do you
The thing is I don't want to see any of the legends show up, because we've seen enough. It's like the difference between
The rosters
the
are
Rumble,
too stacked.
yeah, the difference between the men's Rumble and the women's Rumble is that, like, with the men's Rumble, there's enough old timers that could show back up and make it interesting. With the women's Rumble, there's not enough of the old timers that are still active that could really, like, I mean, do you want to see Ivory or Jacqueline? I mean, I'd love to see them back, but
if
they're
Jacqueline
not.
goes back to like 1997 when her boobie fell out.
Yeah.
Good old insurrection.
Yeah. And of course, you know, we'll never, we won't get Zombie Mae Young or Moolah to come back for this.
I'm not watching then.
Yeah.
Mae Young.
But
Zombie Mae Young. Zombie Mae Young.
Zombie Mae Young. Like, you
Carrying the Mark Henry hand like a lantern.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of names from NXT I would like to see. I'm pretty sure she'll be in it. Sol Ruka will be one of them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So Ruka.
Yeah,
Sol
I love it.
Ruka.
And then
The Soul Snatcher might be the best women's finisher
yeah,
and name.
and name.
yeah.
Oh, best finisher. Like, it's a solid finisher overall. Like, I love that move. It's really hard to execute. Even though Obafemi said he can do it, I don't believe him. I'd
pay to see him try.
100%. I pay double.
That guy's bigger than life.
But I love him. So
I want to see Sol Ruka come in. I might be getting the names wrong. I can see her face. God, I want to see. It's not Kira. It's not Kira Hogan. It's she's in AEW. There's
Kiana James.
James, I think is the one.
Kiana James.
Ain't Kira Hogan in TNA now?
AEW.
AEW. Yeah. And then JC Jane is another lady that she's a really good little chicken shit heel. I could see her pulling some fun stuff in the Rumble where she's just trying to get in and out and try to swerve everybody and not get eliminated. So I could definitely see her having some good a good Royal Rumble moment. So
I think we get, it's very possible, and they start to talk about it, then I start to think, and they say they're not going to show up, then I start to think they're going to show up. So Paige is the top of my list to show up.
Even on that neck of hers, you think she's going to really be there and take a bump over the top?
I think she's fine. I think she had creative issues in AEW.
I'll tell you the way to make that place explode. You put AJ Lee out at like number 15, and then you have Paige come in right after her. And I swear to God, that fucking place is going to go. And then them two and them together would be a moment. Like, they could just stand off and just fucking have that reunited storyline.
Is 15 a cleaner spot?
Oh, I don't know.
Kind of.
I think, but that would be a bad spot.
Right?
It's a girls, so whatever. Pregnant Naomi.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like,
two entries, 30 and 31 for pregnant Naomi.
Baby in the briefcase.
Hey, the baby's feet will never touch the floor. I'm just saying.
Let's hope not. I mean, that's a whole different. And the baby comes out, it's fully clothed from the neck to all the way to its feet.
No, it just has caution tape on.
Just one piece.
Nah, it's using the glow gimmick.
One person I'd love to see don a WWE ring, and especially for this right here, Tessa Blanchard.
Yes.
Give me
No.
Yes.
Don't listen. I know she's racist.
No, it's not. No. It's not just about like her personal self. It's just like I don't know. I'm not like her in ring work is just not what is being
Yeah, that's called
talked
TNA.
about.
She does some great stuff. She did some great stuff in AAA.
I forgot to mention because you said Tessa Blanchard. You reminded me. I think we are a very strong possibility we see Britt Baker in the Rumble too. That would be crazy. If we see Britt Baker show
She's
up,
still under contract though.
is she? I thought she was done the end of last year.
I don't think so. I think because of her time. I think they extended her.
Injury time. Yeah.
But yes,
that'd be crazy though.
I would absolutely love Tessa Blanchard just to show up because I think it's one or two things, right? There's only two things that can happen here. People are either going to go crazy or she's going to get the Andrade. Like, who the fuck is this?
It'll be like it'll be like when Hogan came out for the Netflix debut and they booed him out of the building.
When's the last time we had a back-to-back winner?
Cody.
Women.
Yeah.
We never
I
had.
don't think ever.
Give me
What?
Tiffany
Bianca won two, right?
Oh, forget about Tiffany time.
Yeah, no. Tiffany's momentum is not. She needs to come back and rebuild. She's just.
Give me Tiffy.
I don't think so.
Tiffy under a Grande Americano mask.
Ooh, you know what? Going back, give me another. There's another one I'd like to see come in. Chelsea Green. I want to see Chelsea Green come in because I'm loving the stuff she's been doing.
She's already.
Yeah, she's in the Rumble. She's in
in. But if you watched Unreal, you see how they look at Chelsea, right? They look at Chelsea as beating Michin and beating Zelina and beating they don't have her beating Tiffany. They don't have her beating they don't.
Yeah.
They can
it's so sad. She's so good. She's amazing. She really is.
She's amazing. That time she spent on the Indies with Matt. Oh my God, crazy.
No. If you haven't seen her work in Lucha Underground, man, that match with Penta, like they were talking about on there, when she brought it up, I was like, bro, that match was so badass. I even rewatched it the other day. It was fire. Absolutely fire.
It makes you look at her a lot different. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Who's your picks, guys? I'm taking Bianca. You got Tiffany.
Yeah, I'm going Bianca too.
I'm taking Tiffany.
Scotty's got.
Ooh, yeah, it's tied between Tiffy or Bianca for me. I think I'll go 3 out of 4. I'll go Bianca on this one. We'll see.
All
We'll
right.
see what happens.
I just think that people were sick of Bianca Belair. I don't know if it's because the Olympics are coming up and they feel like they need to put an Olympic a runner out there, or Olympic champion, or whatever. Didn't she win a gold medal?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think people were over Bianca.
If she did, she didn't do it with a broken freaking neck. So
That's for sure.
Exactly. Men's Rumble. Who's on the list?
All right. So
Who's
13
taking
spots
what?
remaining as of right now. Roman Reigns is declared. Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, Jey Uso, also who called in yesterday to Pat McAfee's show, Brock Lesnar. But he might have gave away that Pat McAfee is going to be in this. We won't know yet. But Gunther's he's pulling double duty.
I was wondering if he was.
Wow. Okay. Solo, Penta, Dragon Lee, Jacob Fatu, Obafemi, Braun Breaker, Brunson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Javon Evans. Oh, have you ever worked Javon Evans? AK?
No, I worked on a few shows with him, but never worked him down in North Carolina.
That guy's a truth.
Good guy. He's a really good guy. Yeah, no, I like him a lot.
In our truth. Our truth.
Yeah.
Do
Do you think he can find Saudi Arabia?
I think where was he at Australia the one time?
Austria instead of Australia.
I don't know. They dropped the ball on our truth. So anyway, they brought him back just
What ball did they drop in our truth?
I think they could do more with our truth. I think they could put him in in some sort of position where he's either fighting for a title or. But the
I
comedy.
still say
He
put
made this
him with
comeback. They fired him, or they didn't fire him. They couldn't renegotiate, and then they show and this
put him
network,
with Javon Evans.
Netflix.
Have him confused that Javon Evans is little Jimmy grown up.
Yeah.
Comedy. Give Javon a push.
I would like that. I would like that.
If you watch the Netflix series, they backed Truth into a corner. They let his contract run out, and they basically said it's business. That's how it is. And he's been back, and what has R-Truth done since?
Cut his hair.
Yeah, he cut his hair. Which, again, is fine. Whatever, gimmick change. Do whatever you feel like you need to do. He said he was going bald anyway. I know how that feels. So I just think I think there's other opportunities out there for R-Truth. If he goes to any other company, I think he's Cedric Alexander. Okay. But I think if he stays in WWE, they need to do something. WWE. They need to do something with him. They need to put him in a program. They need to. I don't care if he ever wins a title, but they need to give him some.
Yeah.
Right. They need to give him something to bite on. I think they dropped the ball with the Cena thing. I think they could have done a little bit more with that, but they didn't. So anyway, that's my. R-Truth will bring a ladder to the ring and be eliminated.
Look for the hot tag.
I look for the hot tag.
You did it.
Man, the pop for that was just unreal, though.
That was awesome. That was.
You want to get everybody laughing? You have R-Truth run to the ring as fast as he can and slide under the ring,
Yes.
and then not come back out until the championship match.
So, who do we got here in this one, boys?
I think we're going to get a moment where Obafemi's going to go in and pull a Kane and Big Show and just clean house.
Yes.
I think it'd be a great opening for Obafemi.
Obafemi at 10.
I think, yes. And then you bring Brock in a little bit after and you give those two a moment. And I think that could be a seed right there. They planted us a seed with Brock and Gunther too. So we have an opportunity. If Gunther beats AJ, he goes to the Rumble. That's the only reason why I can see Gunther in the Rumble is to have another moment with Brock and then start telling that story to Brock's retirement. That would be just.
I like it.
Don't look around for the cameras in the room. But as far as the win of the Rumble, the story that. And in Night Vision too, don't worry. The story that I think they're building here, which would make sense, which I want them to do, but I don't think they will because WWE has a way of disappointing me a little bit. Finn Balor's story they can do that. They already set the seeds. They said, oh, you're not getting into Enter Rumble. Do the old Kazawa thing where you beat him up before he goes out, take his spot, go in the Rumble, win the Rumble. Now you and Punk get your rematch. And again, Finn's long overdue. The way, if you guys watch Finn Balor in NXT on his second run, when he fought Adam Cole and they were doing the UE and all that, that version of Finn Balor is what the main roster needs to see. That New Japan style of Prince Devitt, and he can be a world champion. They just need to let him have his wings.
Well,
let him fly.
They brought Prince after the NXT run, they did bring him up basically as Prince Devitt. They call him to change everything to the Prince. But they just keep the trademarks on him. They don't let him go off.
Yeah.
They need to let him go off. And that's where I'm hoping that the reason for this storyline is to build him to get into the Rumble and to win it. So my pick is Finn.
I would love a demon run. I would love a demon run. We haven't gotten that in so long.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to be special when you do, though, right? When he finally maybe pulls out that demon on CM Punk at Mania. Vegas, big fight feel. We haven't seen it in years, and he lost the last couple of times. Give it his time to come back.
Remember that part where was it him and versus Roman where Finn was
fucking turnbuckle?
Demon was dead on the ground. No, it must have been Bray. Was it Bray? He was dead on the ground. And they started playing his music and the heartbeat, and he was like popping up.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
Amazing.
Cinema, damn it.
Yeah. God damn it, pal.
I think we could also see a surprise entrant here, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, for
You
sure,
mean Royce?
because he's
You mean Royce?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah. Not sure they couldn't have picked a blacker name. I thought Vince was in charge when I saw the name. I was like, good God. He'll be added to the dildo collection.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's just typical. They can't just give a guy a normal name. Like, they have to make, I don't know.
Who you got there, Cross?
Oh, shit. All right. Well, we all know Joe Hendry's going to be in this thing at some point, right?
Yep.
Someone's going to
Somebody's
say,
gonna say his name.
absolutely. I would love I would love not, I know I already gave it away. I know Cardona is probably going to show for this. I think it would be pretty awesome if Kurt Hawkins showed up too, right?
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty cool. TNA, Kurt Hawkins, the losing streak, and then
Yeah.
winning the titles. I think that would be a pretty cool moment. Chris
Let's get the
Jericho.
Hardy
That
Boys.
would
Jericho, yes.
Jericho, Jericho can be the difference maker as far as like that big surprise pop. I think Jericho would be the biggest one you go with. Easily that place would go ape shit. You start doing the countdown.
Start playing the Y2J music. Oh my God. And I'm gonna agree with AK, and they've already started planting seeds. There'd be a terrible if he did not win this. Finn Balor. If Finn Balor wins this, it makes all the sense in the world. We all know that they like to not make sense, but I can see they're starting to heat up Finn Balor, and then they're going to cool him off for the next couple months before Mania. I don't think so. I think Finn Balor wins this.
Balor doesn't come out, the demon comes out for the Rumble.
No.
Yeah, Finn
That would
Balor's
be cool
to
to
attack.
see, but it won't-
That's a hell in a cell guy. That's a hell.
Yeah.
Scotty, who you got?
Well, going on, guys, we might want to see kind of make an entrance. I want to see Ethan Page, and I want to see him have some kind of a moment. I love what Ethan Page is doing. Him and Chelsea Green are about the only two good things about NXT right now. So Ethan Page comes out, has a couple of good moments, gets some shine to him, because I would love when they bring him up to the main roster. I want to see him get some kind of a title run, whether it's Intercontinental or whatnot. Heck, I mean, I don't think they'll ever put the world title on him, but I would love to see him at least in the run for a world title match kind of down the road. I could see some good stuff with him. Just an old school name, because I know he's still around, even though he's doing stuff with TNA. I'd love to see a Bubba Ray Dudley kind of come back in and just do a surprise entrant into the Rumble. I know Devon's retired, so it wouldn't be the Dudley boys, but I think it'd just be funny just to see Bubba Ray come back just for old time's sake.
That'd be wild. Maybe Matt Hardy.
That's right, because Jeff's probably not allowed to leave the country.
Most likely Jeff's not allowed to get on a plane anywhere.
I forgot about that.
You know who could come in at 10?
No.
The chairman.
The chairman. The chairman.
But as far as winning it, I haven't paid as much attention to what's been going on. But if you guys are saying Finn has a pretty decent shot of winning this, then I'll go with that and go with Finn, because I really can't see them putting it on, doing pulling an Austin here and having Cody win a third time, or Roman really getting another Rumble win or whatever. So, and we know they're definitely, I mean, like, Jericho will be back, but they're not going to put the Rumble on Jericho. Heck no.
Are we agreeing that Drew's title is the secondary title now? Right, Punk's got the main.
Yeah, sadly enough,
I know it's much back and forth depending on who's got it. I think.
I mean, again, like Ricky said, Drew's been doing God's work with that title, and just all over the place, just in general. But like, Punk is the main focus because he's the veteran. He's got the years of experience, and just the fact that he is that name. Like, like when Cult of Personality comes on, like, Drew still like Drew still gets a hit, but like there is nothing like the crowd when Punk comes out. So, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'll go with Finn Balor on it. I think that could be a good run.
Interesting. Be interesting.
I like the Finn Balor idea here, but I think in the case of being predictable, I think we're gonna go with Braun Breaker winning this one with the help of his boys from the Vision. I'm going Breaker.
I guess it all depends on when Roman comes in.
So, another thing, getting back to the Gunther Styles thing, now that you mentioned Gunther's doing double duty, kind of just made me think, what if Gunther cheats to beat Styles and then Styles somehow comes out and costs Gunther in a way to get him eliminated?
If he's retired,
Styles
coming off, that's it.
You're retired after that match. There's no need you're not interfering anymore. You're done. Like, what are you doing?
Do anything for anybody.
Yeah, just a thought.
I think, unfortunately, though, I think that WWE and the way they do it, and they think you're going to Vegas, and as we're talking, I'm thinking about the marquee matches at WrestleMania. You're talking about Drew McIntyre headlining with whomever, or CM Punk and maybe a Finn Balor. And as I'm saying it, I'm like, would that be guys that WWE would put in that position for the biggest show of the year? Now, then you talk about Cody and Roman, and I'm like, they're always going to, like, for me, I have a feeling they're going to try squeezing one of the two of them into one of those title matches. So that's where I start to deviate and think maybe they are going to give it to a Roman or Cody in the Rumble. Roman is like on and off, but he's still like the OTC, right? Like the guy's going to be WrestleMania main event status for many years to come, no matter how often he fights. He just built that rapport, and that's the guy now, So that's where I think about WWE's marketing side, and it ruins my whole fan perspective because creatively you can go one way, but you talk about marketing, you're like, yeah, Drew McIntyre and is not going to be him and Sami Zayn. Let's say they did that match at Mania. That's not a WrestleMania main event. That's the Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 28 match.
That's SmackDown the night before.
How much of a pop would it be?
Where's the money?
So if you think about WrestleMania as a Super Bowl, right? Even though your team is not in the Super Bowl, you're going to watch, right? You're going to watch the Super Bowl. Might not be the whole thing. Maybe you just tune in for the stupid commercials, but you're going to watch the Super Bowl. WrestleMania is not for wrestling fans like we are, right? It's not for wrestling. I've never seen it as a wrestling thing for us. I see it as a gateway drug or a gateway to wrestling itself. So people will come out and they'll see the Cyndi Laupers and they'll see the Hulk Hogans and they'll see the Donald Trumps and that it's a star-studded event. We might get another jelly roll. We just never know. Snoop Dogg might drop an elbow on somebody, but that's WrestleMania.
Jelly roll may show up at the Rumble.
He could. Oh my God! I didn't even think of that. Please, Lord and baby Jesus, give me a 212-pound jelly roll. So to me, WrestleMania is, and as you were saying it, I'm thinking the same thing. At WrestleMania, is people going to tune in for Finn Balor? Who's Finn Balor? Right? Who's Finn Balor?
Yeah.
The normal, the regular wrestling fan or the person that tunes in twice a year, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, maybe the Royal Rumble, they don't know the Finn Balor like that, right? They don't remember Finn Balor winning the title and then having to vacate it the next night because he blew out his shoulder, right? They don't. Yeah. The stars: Seth Rollins, now Braun Breaker, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, this motherfucker. So just not forget about Brock Lesnar.
I just want to say one thing for huge pop purposes. Think of next Friday night SmackDown after Sami Zayn gets beat by Drew McIntyre. Karrion Kross shows up in the back to give him some more humble pie.
Ooh. Now that would be an interesting surprise entry too. If they brought Kross back for the Rumble just to get him back in, that would be really cool too. I'd like to see him make his way back.
They didn't know what to do with him then. They aren't going to know what to do with him now.
Yeah.
He's so easy. It's such a, it's for the way he was like running his gimmick, he was trying to corrupt Sammy, you know, like doing that like piece of shit, trying to corrupt you to be fucked up. Like that's a great gimmick. Like why didn't they let him expand?
Yeah.
You know?
Basically, he is the manager / wrestler. Like he is in your head. Like he's talking. He's in his he's in his ear. Like hey, you know,
he's
you
the
could
devil
be
on
more,
your
but you're
shoulder.
not. Right?
Yeah, the maestro. Yeah.
Then we got Scarlett. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was it. That's our Rumble preview. I think it went well. I really did. I wasn't sure when AK came in here with his shitty views in the beginning whether this was going to be going to work out for us, but I think it went well. Who's in the back?
Hey, by the way,
who's in the background? Who's in the background?
Don't be talking, AK.
Hey, don't be dogging AK. Look, by the way, I'll be at entry number 17. I'll see you guys in Saudi.
Hey,
Hold on. There we go.
praise Allah. If you'd have opened your window and the sun would have been out right now, oh my God, I'd have died. I'm like, he's holding out on us. Those voltage paydays are going to be a lot bigger. That kind of looks, a picture behind you kind of looks like the background of Saudi. Are you sure?
I'm not denying or confirming, all right?
Who's in the
Disclose
background?
location.
Who's in the background that should be wearing a burqa? Huh? Who's in the background?
I can't show you that. Remember the head's chopped off. Oh, no, I'll stop.
Nice. I can't. Not that anybody watches anyway. We're getting canceled. So, all right, well,
You should have got that.
that's good doing here for Heart Rate Wrestling. AK, thank you so much, man. It's good seeing you, bro. It's been a hot minute since we've seen each other. So, but we're gonna be hooking up soon. I'm coming down to Florida to get.
He's already
Duval. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that.
Hey, Jason, he's already a taken guy. You're not going to hook up with him. All right. He's got some.
He's got room on that. He's got room on that staff for me.
Hey, all I'm going to say is that, you know, this man seen me get dressed and undressed quite a few times. I'm just saying.
I mean, you noticed though, and I didn't think you ever noticed that. I waited. As soon as you were dressed, I left.
He did the walk of shame.
I would do that little thing. I'd be behind AK and say, hey, are we changing? Are we getting out of our clothes? AK, I got new boxers, AK.
Let's go back to the locker room. Come on.
Yeah, come on. I'm in the middle of a match cross. Nah, come on.
Didn't you want to have boxers with AK's face on them?
I don't
And that's going to do it here for us on Hard Day Wrestling.
on the next episode. So, AK, thank you so
All right, guys. Your pleasure. Thank you again. Appreciate you.
All right, brother. See ya. AK, hey. All right. Hello, AK. He moved to Florida. This has happened a lot in my life. People just leave. They don't just leave to another state, right down the state next to me. They go. Like he's in Florida. He goes, no more. The only way I can get out from underneath him managing me is to move 15 hours away. So I get it. So that's good, dude. Here for Hardway. Rumble 2:00. Don't forget, it is a 2:00 show on Saturday. It is an early one. So
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a good one. I really do. I'm praying it's going to be a good one. So
Don't forget, like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
oh my God. Our best promoter on here, Ricky Walker, the Sith Lord. Make sure you go. Make sure do what Ricky said. Go like, subscribe, ring that bell. We need all the help we can get. We've been pretty much staying at the same kind of whatever forever. So
we're gonna have to start an OnlyFans.
I'm thinking about it. Did you see the girl that just like made $3 million the first day? People, believe it or not, Scotty, they would pay for that. They would pay for you, Scotty. If you could just like take a watermelon and sit on it, or take fruit and squash it, like people pay for that mayonnaise. That people pay for that kind of stuff, man. People are weird. Scotty, you're wasting your talents.
Yeah, I know.
You really are. You really are.
There's a big woman out there that would like a mason jar full of your farts.
Oh my God.
God damn it. And we chill cross.
God. How much? All right. So if you're going to sell your, no, I'm not. We're not getting into sell.
Let's-
I mean, go to
No
our,
mas. No
go to our
mas.
Patreon. So speaking of Patreon, starting next month, we start up fantasy wrestling. We're going to start that back up here next month. So join in for that. If you want to join that, you got to go to our Patreon. It's $5 a month, right? You can become our champion. Right now, Micah is our current champion unless he decides he's not doing anymore, which I'm pretty sure he's still in. So you can join that and become hardweight, heavyweight champion or lightweight champion, depending on what you weigh. So
True story.
anyway, make sure you go like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And we'll be thinking about everybody out there watching the Rumble as we're sitting eating Maker's Mark's chips.
No, he won't. I'm bringing the chips.
Rob's, are you bringing them?
Yeah, I said I was bringing the chips.
Okay. I'm going to spend $90 on a Sam's Club membership just so I can buy 4 2-liters of Maker's Mark or Members Mark or whatever it's called soda.
Nice.
So
Bring me some diet soda.
I refuse to buy. It'll be sugar free, but don't worry about that. I refuse to spend $30 a month on ESPN, but I will spend $100 to get a membership just to be funny and buy 2 liters.
Priorities.
So,
Priorities.
Yeah, it's all about the lulls, boys. So anyway, thank you guys so much.
As we say, do it for the memes.
That's right. We do it for the memes here. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next time
On the hard way.
Peace.
Conan.